Motion blur toggle. 0. No more motion blur. So that will be very, very nice. Yeah, now I'm not gonna have headaches. Alright. Well, I've had an itch to want to play this for 2 days now.
The most fragrant herbs and
I needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
Oh,
You have an agreement with them?
specific
Don't be
clientele.
stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them.
He does not
No,
hold back.
just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be better?
Fresh bread, warm
Light
from
meat and
the
dark, fresh from the grill.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
I was gonna
I
say
wonder if Uncle
Clive.
Byron's learned anything of use. He'll
was gonna
probably
say-
be back at the inn by now.
I was going to say Clive is the more suspicious person, but it seems there already someone more suspicious than us.
Why is the tavern shut?
Who broke it? Hi there.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
And paid for
What
it.
do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Is he enjoying the locals?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
are you now?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Keep forgetting our uncle is rich. Like rich. Alright, who are you bribing today, Uncle?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Wow. And taking into account how big this map is. Ooh, okay. It's in size. Not bad. It's mostly desert though, but yeah. Maybe there's some more color out. Wait, chocolate.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Now you need interested in birds. Oh, Torgal must be so hot on the desert. Oh. Need to give him some water. Alright, there we go. There they are.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Yep. They've been holding that shit.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But But what of
Why
security?
is it all the same color?
If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty.
Your allies
And
with the royals now.
being such good friends,
That would make
we
sense.
elected to increase that portion
Kupka's
and share the benefits.
rescue.
And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Time to kick your ass.
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up. Fire and flame! Over here! It's over!
I'm not sure how I feel about actually having the block. I
Well,
prefer the dodging.
that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Okay. I was gonna say if he was gonna keep them for himself, we'd have problems, but he seems to be on the up and up.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
Yeah, Clive's
Well,
very
Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the
certainly.
same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
It's a cool nickname. Cool. Embrace
Here,
it.
wear this.
Another patch. Another patch. Okay.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Glad it was that easy.
Umialostelan. Tuisakelis.
Wow, we haven't seen this in a while. Bye, birdie, bird. Don't get shut down.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Good. So free.
Well then, I wish you a
Life has
safe journey
changed
south.
so much.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my
5 years.
pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I wonder if I've got a new sword. Ready. Ooh, over 300. I think we need 360 for the second. I think the first one's 220. The next one's 260. New quests. Alright, let's grab them.
butter knife before.
Hopefully we can do
Perhaps Forge Master
more main
Lubers
quests
having
before
fun
I
at
have
my
to do
expense.
this.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Skip it.
Wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Yes.
I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
Oh.
Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test.
Well, good luck.
Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil.
I don't believe that for a
Nothing's
second.
ever simple with that man.
Any
The way I see it,
Myth
there's only one way we'll be solving
worth his
Lubor's
salt
puzzle.
has made a
We need
knife.
information.
It's like one of the
The more
first
the
things you
better.
make.
You're right. There's no point fumbling
Maybe
in the
second.
dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You
It's a
speak to the
carving
butcher,
knife, not
and
a
anyone else you can think of.
kitchen knife.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
Oh,
I'd
we
better
have
get to
another
it.
Great.
My carpets have pride in the place.
Actually, we can do these quickly.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you
Is that
for?
a skewer of chicken in the
A
background?
question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good
Probably
carving
chocolate.
knife.
You a blacksmith or
It's
something?
probably wild chocolate.
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Hard edge.
Makes sense.
Soft back.
Lights and pots!
And who do we have here?
Everything I've worked for.
Oh, dwarf house.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
No. You must open the
On
baths.
second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services
Sell
be for
swords?
hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the
Fire
place.
creature, perhaps.
I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Doesnoff
What's it
Terraces.
going to be?
Tell
Some
me
sort of
what
fire
you find
elemental,
there.
bombs.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my
Also,
very
I need a
life,
bath as well.
is at stake.
Live you stink. Wait, you're not going to give me any money? Give me something good.
Hanging lantern.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his
I can
word.
literally see them in the distance. How about that? I do have to go through the gate together. Okay. Oh, wait, I missed it.
Point. With the mine still closed.
Oh my gosh, there's another quest.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
I think
Good day,
Clive,
my
you could have
lord.
told him that. Platinum swords, no. Hunters, waistcloth, unlikely. Ooh, reduce cooldown of lightning rod. Ooh, well, we definitely pick this up.
My thanks.
Oh man, I'm not sure we're going to use this immediately. And nothing interesting, nothing new. Actually, I'll grab one more high potion.
Here you are.
So we can actually go back to that.
Wheat incense.
That would be it.
Silver platters.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff,
Ooh,
good
some
sir.
fresh bread sounds good
Finest
as well.
fabrics. Fresh from
Alright, so
So,
are you competent?
how'd it go?
Let's find out.
You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
my carpets.
I will say, this is much better.
Castle Dasbog.
Is that her?
You two can.
So it's all the way over there. Alright,
Like a
we'll know what
lord.
up on that one. We can get on to do.
The juiciest meat from Green's Head.
Also, we can check if Drake's Fang will.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
So far.
Just look at the detail.
We should get going soon.
He doesn't see anything, guards. Don't worry about it.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
What if I
I've
choose
lost
not
one
to?
Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alright, Uncle, it's time for you to go home. You're gonna start causing more issues.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Wait, I should just just use one of these. Alright, so 2 ways.
What the hell are those things?
Bombs. Yeah, I've got this one. Very crap. There we go. Actually, lining might be better here. Thinking about it. Oh, I do have 700 points, so I could actually just upgrade this anyway. And then yeah. That way I can strike them all down.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
So...
Out of the frying pan.
It's got a crown instead. You plus magic. Rah. Okay. Not terrible. Could have been better. Could always be better.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Yes. Hopefully, it hasn't gone stone cold. Because I would love a sauna. But we can worry about that. After. Kill him. I was going to say it's bored. He's not bored. Our target. Kupka. Oh, the jaw. Okay. Well, that's definitely a chin. Can we see it? Yes, we can. Drake's Fang.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
I do this without. Actually, probably should save. Actually, what did I say? Not an issue. Let me go back to the hideout. Just in case. We can do a little savey save. Nope, no update on them. Alright. In that case. Oh, God. Oh, that's right. We're gonna go straight into the fight. I can change my abilities still. Wow. Oh my God. That's so sad.
Fuck! 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 Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta.
One symptom of deserve.
Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh. Is it? Is he just corrupted? Orcs, yeah. So these were mentioned that they took the mines of the Demantine? Orcs. Or was it Mephill? New enemy types them.
Did the Royalists bring them from Ash?
Yeah, Torgal looks so cool. Stealth. Stealth section.
Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Is there any way to go?
They've spotted us. We're getting taken over the entire mine.
Okay.
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Actually, do I have the correct... I'm using this still. Maybe should swap out this. Let's take the cooldown. And let's take the... Ooh. Limit break. Not really using the limit break. Charge magic. Charge magic could be good. Or aerial blast. Gouge. There's a rebirth. Ignition damage. Heat wave cooldown. Oh yeah, cooldown. Can I sort this? Okay. This one. Interesting cooldown for these fights. In that case, just take damage. Ignition. The kitchen. Alright, down thrust or ignition. Down thrust. We do the down thrust way more often. Okay. Madness. Madness? Berserker. Lightning rod. Down thrust. Yeah, as I prefer this, I will actually lose this skill and this skill. So I can get instead this skill and upgrade. Da-da-da-da. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And then we can take the thunderstorm, lightning bolt. Yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking. Yeah, no, I just prefer having the lightning for the chain damage. So much more handy. Especially in these circumstances. Wait, hold on. Crystal is yellow. Well, the crystal in the desert was blue. Look at that. What's up with that? Or just random stuff. Cool. Can we slip through? Yeah, we can slip through. That's a lot of orcs. Alright. Time for a party. Party time, boys.
Animals. You should never have dash.
And another!
Can't reach that guy. Let's go get this mage. You. Okay, the talk again. So is there any loot? Is that what I think it is? A ring specifically for lightning rod damage. It's 5 seconds cooldown though. On lightning rod damage. Let's go. Okay. Yeah.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
That's all. Slowly going up the stairs. Okay.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Well done, Torgo. And her, Torgo. Bet you're all ready.
Just like that. Dead. Oh. That wasn't too bad. I was thinking it was going to be annoying with the movement, but he had very obvious attacks. Incredibly obvious. Is there... No? This is the door I came through. Alright. Ready to all go? Oh, no, never mind. Oh. Is it the lever? Alright. Yeesh. That the mother crystal. I mean,
By the flames.
even a mother crystal. It's just the main crystal itself. This one might be more impressive than Drake's tail.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Alright. Alright, I expect to fight another cat. Because we've already done dragons. Or a cat or... Oh.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torgo.
Alright. That wasn't tough at all. They were 10% extra damage. Oh wait, thunderstorm. Wait. Oh no, that's thunderstorm, not judgment bolt. Never mind. It's not that great. Take it.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Where is he?
Did the orcs do this too?
And this was something else.
More of them. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Do I activate Titan now? I don't need Titan. This is my place now. Oh. Bravery. Bravery invigorates nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Okay, so they get increased damage.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Oh my gosh. Clive is not dumb. He actually understands. He realizes this might be...
This wouldn't be easy.
Help me, boy.
No, it's still targeting. Alright, let's go.
I needed that.
Why not targeting? Okay. Yeah. I have double trigger and I haven't used it. Okay. Next fight. Next fight. Wait, what? Neither of these. Oh, or right here. Yeah, you totally saw that, Clive. Totally saw it. Why are you trying to be sneaky, Clive? Everyone knows we're here.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
That's a big bet. It's right there, Clive. We could just destroy it right now.
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal. Just what I needed. master them.
Also, head down. That's good.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much.
Bruh.
Kupka!
Oh, he actually sees her? Naked.
I swear to you, my love.
Okay.
We will never be
Mad
parted again.
hallucinations.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her! Benedicta!
Hold up. What?
I'll kill you, Rustin!
Yellow lights.
He's priming. Not now.
Yes, now.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Reset the line. Let's go. Before you're here. No, you're not, Joshua. You don't have the hat. Crush it now. Good. Oh, literally a second. Really? It's fine.
could I?
I've just then. It's a new ability. So you can tell him it's like Ian's all light. It's old. It's a spaceship. Brimstone. R2. Where? Okay. So we have iconic moves in iconic form. Hold R2 square longer to increase explosive size and strength. Effects at any time to cancel. Brimstone 2 is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering attack, however, will automatically triple the explosion. Ew. That's OP as fuck.
Let's give this a try. It's not bad. What the hell has he done?
I've just thrown it out of the mountain.
Found to help me. It's do or die! I'm coming, Kupka!
Let's go back. Won't change. Let's go. Or is it literally just DMT now? expecting to literally have written everything down, but that one did. Tyson slain. Entire mountain is in pieces. Inside his body. Light sword. No scream. Nope, there it is. Game stone. Mysterious one.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Oh, that actually is... You're a fairly good bad guy. They understand. They can just chill. They're in no rush.
Thank you, Joshua.
Ah, Phoenix Feather. Now what about you? How did you escape?
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
Oh.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone.
Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
What is their stake? I wonder.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh. Well, alrighty then. Much
Forgive
attending
me,
to do.
Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and... Ah!
Actually just ditching his son. That's crazy.
that? Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
How much is he gonna tell him? Alright. Hopefully it doesn't skip too far out. Would appreciate doing the side quests before anything further. Oh, perfect.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
What happened, unfortunately?